welcome back. Today we're going to make some pork butt tacos. I got an inspiration for this off of the internet, kind of a little bit of something I saw on somebody else's recipe, tweaking it just a little bit. But I have pork butt all ready to go. Right now we're going to make the marinade, and then we're going to cook it in my pressure cooker for an hour and a half. So first thing I'm going to do is start making the marinade. I've got some frozen mango and some frozen pineapple, so I'm going to go ahead and put those in. So I've got the pineapple and the mango. I'm going to chop this a little bit, and then I'll start adding the extra ingredients in. Some fresh minced garlic. I'd say that was probably about 4 tablespoons. I don't like a lot of heat, so I'm just going to do just a couple of these jalapenos. These are some sliced tamed jalapenos, medium heat. Some chipotle peppers in adobo sauce. I've got 2 of these. And for reference, my pork butt that I'm using was 8.7 pounds, but that was with bone in. So let's turn this off and get the other stuff put in. Chipotle peppers, there's some juice in there, so that should help. 2 cans of that. Some cilantro. It's a lot. Green onion. Three full limes. All right, I just picked up these new knives on Amazon. I saw somebody else with them and thought, oh, those are fun, so we'll give them a shot. This is my first time trying them. So far, so good. This orange, and I'm going to dump in just a little bit of it. All right, let's give it a mix and see what we end up with here. All right, let's taste it. See if we want to add anything to it. Yum. This looks like a really good salsa, honestly. Add some tomatoes and green chilies to it. This would be awesome salsa. Woo! She's got some kick. Holy buckets. Okay, I'm gonna put some of this sauce into my pressure cooker. I'm not gonna put it all in because it made so much. I may not need all of it, but I'm going to put some in, and then I'm going to get my pork butt that I already cubed up and bring it over. Okay, I'm going to season my pork a bit before I put it in with the marinade. This is a Cajun 2-step that I just picked up today at Walmart, and I was worried because that's got some spice to it. I was worried about putting this Cajun on, but I tasted it, and it's got a little sweetness to it. So I think with the spice, I think it'll be good. So I'm going to season this up, and then mix it up with my hands, and then put it into the pressure cooker. And in the pressure cooker, I'm going to do this for an hour and a half. And it's very likely that I'll sprinkle them with a little bit of the seasoning too when I pull them out before I make my tacos. So, but you want to season it before and after. And then I'm going to put more marinade on top. Going to toss it so everything gets nice and coated. All right, everything is good and coated. Lots of that marinade on there. I think this would be really good. I do have a little bit of diced up pineapple. I'm going to put some pineapple in my tacos with this. It would be so good. Just kind of lighten it, add a little bit of the sweet to it. So I'm definitely going to do that. All right, everybody's in the pool. Going to start it for an hour and a half on high. We'll just come back and it's going to cook itself. All right, it's been cooking an hour and a half. It's juicy. Okay, I'm gonna pull some of this pork out. It's nice and tender. I can just push it. It's so tender, you just push it with this and it just shreds out. All right, got my fresh cilantro out. Love, love, love cilantro. You can have all these things, you know, all these components separated out so people can put exactly what they want on their taco. Nobody's gonna get something they don't want. If you haven't looked at my shrimp taco recipe on here, I recommend you take a look at that. That was a lot of similar ingredients, a lot of fresh ingredients, really light shrimp. It only took, you know, just a few minutes to cook the shrimp, so definitely check that out if you're intrigued by some shrimp tacos. All right, this is definitely one of my new favorites. Mission Zero Net Carb. I use these with my shrimp tacos. These are the tomato basil, and love them. They're just nice, tiny, like small size. You could have a couple of them. Those are great. All right, I've got everything ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one. Take a little bit of this really tender pork, yum. Okay, pico. And this meat has a little heat to it, so I'm gonna use a little sour cream in this. Pineapple. Definitely some cilantro. Queso fresco. Oh, it's gonna be a big one. And a little bit of lime. I'm super pumped that there's pineapple in this. Mmm. That is so good. That marinade has some heat to it. But yeah, the sour cream, the cheese, the pineapple, all those fresh ingredients. That is a really good light taco with some little bit of kick at the end. So if you don't want the kick, I recommend maybe no jalapenos. And those peppers, what were those? The chipotle peppers that I put in there. I put in 2 cans of those, so maybe just do 1 can or a smaller amount and just add more if you want, but give it a little bit of kick. I'm kind of a weenie when it comes to spice. If I can handle this, it's not that spicy. I highly recommend that. That's good. Thank you for joining me. Please make sure you like, subscribe, follow, share with others. I definitely appreciate it. I'm also on TikTok and Instagram, so thanks for following. Check out my other videos.